Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi all, I'm Naila Aura Ramadhani with study number 2441171 from Management Class 24A. Here I will explain about the financial statements of the accounting equation. Defining the accounting equation. The accounting equation is a fundamental principle in accounting, stating that a company's assets are always equal to the sum of its liabilities and equity. This equation can be expressed as assets equals liabilities plus equity. Assets represent the research out by the company, while liabilities represents its obligation to others, and equity represents the owner's stake in the company. Assets, liabilities, and equity. Assets, things owned by business like cash, accounts receivable, equipment, and inventory. Asset example, cash, accounts receivable, inventory, equipment, and buildings. Liabilities, debts owed to others, including accounts payable, loans, and salaries payable. Liabilities example, accounts payable, notes payable, salaries payable, and unearned revenue. Equity, the owner's investment in the business, including common stock and retained earnings. Equity example, common stock and retained earnings. The balance sheet. The balance sheet is a financial statement that represents a company's assets, liabilities, and equity at a specific point in time. It provides a snapshot of a company's financial position and helps users assess its financial health. The balance sheet is based on the accounting equation and answers that assets always equal liabilities plus equity. The income statement. The income statement, also known as the profit and loss or P&L statement, reports a company's revenues and expenses over a specific period, typically a year or quarter. It helps users assess a company's profitability by calculating net income, which is the difference between revenues and expenses. The income statements provide insight into a company's operational performance and financial health. Revenues, the income earned from a company's primary operation. Expenses, the costs incurred to generate revenues such as salaries, rent, and utilities. Net income, the difference between revenues and expenses, reflecting a company's profitability. The statement of cash flows. The statement of cash flows tracks a company's cash inflows and outflows over a specific period, providing insights into its cash management and liquidity. It categorizes cash flows into three main activities: operating, investing, and financing. The statement of cash flows helps users understand how a company generates and utilizes its cash. Operating activities, cash flows from a company's core business operation such as sales, expenses, and working capital change. Investing activities, cash flows relate to long-term assets such as the purchase or sale of property, plant, and equipment, or investment in other companies. Financial activities, cash flows relate to a company's financing structure such as issuing or repurchasing debt or equity, and paying dividends. Analyzing financial statements. Analyzing financial statements is essential for understanding a company's financial performance and health. Users can use financial statements to identify trends, evaluate profitability, assess liquidity, and make investment decisions. Various tools and techniques are used to analyze financial statements, such as ratio analysis, trend analysis, and comparative analysis. Ratio analysis, calculating and comparing key financial ratios to assess a company's profitability, liquidity, solvency, and efficiency. Trend analysis, comparing financial data over time to identify trends and patterns in a company's performance. Comparative analysis, comparing a company's financial data to industry benchmarks or competitors to assess its relative performance. Ratios and financial analysis. Ratios provide insights into a company's financial health by comparing different aspects of its financial statements. Common ratios used in financial analysis include profitability ratios, liquidity ratios, solvency ratios, and efficiency ratios. These ratios can be used to assess a company's performance relative to industry benchmarks, competitors, and its own past performance. Profitability ratios measure a company's ability to generate profits from its operations. Liquidity ratios assess a company's ability to meet its short-term obligation. Solvency ratios evaluate a company's ability to meet its long-term obligation and remain solvent. Efficiency ratios measure how efficiently a company uses its assets and research. Limitation of financial statement. Historical data. Financial statements rely on past performance and may not accurately predict future results. Number 2. Intangible asset. Financial statements may not fully reflect the value of intangible assets, such as brand reputation or intellectual property. Number 3. Accounting standards. Different accounting standards can result in variation in financial reporting and make comparisons between companies challenging. Number 4. Management discretion. Management has some flexibility in applying accounting principles, which can introduce bias or manipulation in financial reporting. Conclusion and key takeaways. Understanding financial statements is crucial for investors, creditors, managers, and other stakeholders. They provide a fundamental basis for evaluating a company's financial health, making informed decisions, and assessing its long-term viability. While financial statements have limitations, they remain a vital tool for analyzing and understanding a company's performance. Accounting equation. The foundation of financial statements, defining the relationship between assets, liabilities, and equity. Balance sheet provides a snapshot of a company's assets, liabilities, and equity at a specific point in time. Income statements reports a company's revenues and expenses over a specific period, revealing its profitability. Number 4. Statement of cash flow tracks a company's cash inflows and outflows, providing insights into its cash management and liquidity. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.